guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, before we get into the actual nail set, I wanted to show you guys some products that I received from Luv Jazury. She did contact me on Instagram and wanted to send me over some of her products, so I'm super excited to see everything and swatch everything. Did receive 4 different products. They are all individually wrapped in their own bubble wrap. I did unwrap this before the video because I was just so curious, y'all. I did receive a gel polish. It's such a beautiful glitter gold, and the presentation, the packaging, the branding, like everything about this is just so beautiful. Next thing I received is a matte top coat. I've been in need of just wanting to look and search for different top coats out there, especially matte ones. The one I currently use is by Dynamic Nail Supply, but I want to go ahead and venture out to more matte top coats. This is such a beautiful bottle, y'all. I love her logo and everything about this. You do have to cure both the gel polish and the matte top coat in a UV lamp. I also received 2 different polygels. I love how they come individually wrapped, so everything just stays clean and nice. Once again, the presentation is so beautiful. Polygels are temperature changing. I received Sunlight Babe and Blueberry Bombshell. These are the ingredients if you guys were curious. And the packaging, y'all, I just literally love it. And they do come sealed, so nothing spills out of them. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the first product that I received, and it's this beautiful gold shimmery polish. One thing I can say, there was a little bit of odor, but it wasn't nothing to where you couldn't stand. Just like any other product out there, this had a little odor as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a first coat, and then I'm going to put this in my lamp and cure it for 60 seconds. First coat was cured. For my second coat, I am going to go in with a little bit thicker of a consistency. I always like to do my first coat really thin so everything cures, and for my second coat I go in with a little bit more product than I did the first coat. So once I have this on there, I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. After 2 coats and curing, this is what it looks like with flash on. Moving on to swatching our polygels. The first one we'll be swatching is Sunlight Babe. This is a beautiful yellow, and also, you guys, depending on the temperature, these do change color, so I'm super excited to show you guys that. So my polygel brush did have some red glitter flakes within the bristles. That doesn't come inside the polygel, so I'm super sorry about having that mixed in with the polygel, but when we flip the nail over, you won't even see it at all, so let's just act like it's not there. So you guys, to be honest, this was so smooth and so easy to work with. I truly do like this product. I most definitely will be purchasing more of her polygels just because the consistency is so perfect and it just blends so effortlessly. For curing, it's a dark yellow, and after curing, it is a pastel yellow. Y'all, I was just so intrigued by this. I was like, okay, this is the coolest thing ever, because personally, I never used temperature changing like anything, so I was just like in awe with this. Going into swatching Blueberry Bombshell, you guys, this purple is so vibrant. Honestly, the yellow one was vibrant as well, but this purple, like, I absolutely love it. Of course, before we cure it, it is purple, but after we cure it, it literally turns a different color. So I'm super excited to show you guys that. The consistency is the same as the yellow one, so it is a constant consistency. Nothing changes, which I do love. For curing, it is purple, and then after we cure it, it turns blue. So I went over to my sink because I wanted to see the color changing again. Using cold water, it changes back to purple and dark yellow, and then when it's like hot, it turns blue and pastel. Moving on to our matte top coat, you guys, I'm gonna just swatch the gold swatch stick that we used at the beginning of the video. So I did only do one coat of this since I really didn't need a lot since it was a small surface. I am gonna go ahead and pop this into my lap for 60 seconds. After I removed it from my lamp, you guys, it honestly was perfect. Like, it looks like it wasn't even a shimmery color. That is my mini PR haul. Thank you so much, Luv Jazury, for sending me over your products. I can honestly say everything about this was just perfect. The packaging, the presentation, and the products themselves, y'all. Most definitely I will be purchasing from her in the future, so you will be seeing more of Luv Jazury in my videos. By the way, I do have a discount code for 10% off at her checkout. I will leave it on the screen, and of course all her socials and her website will be down below as well. For our nail set time, you guys, I'm super excited. So going in with the foils, these are from Amazon. They're all like angelic, cute, girly floral patterns. This is the one I'm using. I did go in and just cut out some little angels just so I wouldn't have to have like the whole piece of foil later on in the video. And I'm going to be using these sequins from Amazon, and I just recently reorganized all of my sequins. These cases are from Amazon, so I will link them down below for you. I just love how it looks. It looks so pleasing to me. Like, I just love seeing everything all together in one container, and it really just looks super cute. I'm gonna be doing the lazy girl method, you guys, so I do have my full cover nail tips propped on my nail stands. These nail stands are from Amazon, and the little blue putty tag I got from Walmart, but I will link it down below as well. As for my polygel, this is a Ohuhu polygel, and now we're gonna go into using my Melody Susie Scamander drill. This is what my nail beds look like before I get to prepping all of my nails. First thing I'm going to do is take my cuticle pusher, and I'm gently going to push back all of my cuticles. I was up close and personal for this one, but I didn't want you guys to see my cuticles being pushed back. And once I have this finger done, I'm going to do the other 4. On to the second step of my prep. I like to remove all the excess skin that was just left on my nail plate. So I do go in with this cuticle bit from Amazon. These are ceramic drill bits, so I will have everything linked down below for you. Also, the little pink silicone thing that you see on the edge of where you insert in the cuticle bit, that just protects to make sure no dust goes inside of it. So I will have those linked down below for you. Those are from AliExpress, but I'm pretty sure I can find them on Amazon. If I can, I will just have everything linked down below for you. So I'm gently going to go around my sidewalls and my cuticle area just to remove all that excess skin. A cuticle nipper, this is the first time that I've used anything like this to remove the dead cuticle. I was honestly so scared, but I feel like it worked for a majority of my nails. There were still a little bit of skin left in my cuticle area, but I was just too scared to get it, y'all. So once I clean this up, we're gonna move on to the next prep. Removed as much of the dead cuticle as I could, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my buffing block. These are from Amazon. They came in a huge pack, so I will have them linked down below for you guys. You can buff your nails with a bigger buffing block or a sanding band, but I just had this on hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and just buff around my sidewalls, my cuticles, and my entire nail bed. Step to my prep is I usually apply a primer and dehydrator and a base coat, and I cure that for 60 seconds. But since I am doing the pop off method, I didn't want to add any extra strength to where my nails weren't able to pop off. On to the fun part, which is applying all the sequins on the inside of the nail. Since we are doing a lazy girl method, everything is going to be applied on the inside of the nail, so it's less shaping, less filing, and it's super simple and easy to follow. Taking a base coat, I'm going to apply a ton of this on the inside of the nail, especially where I'm going to have most of my sequins. The reason why I like to flood the inside of the nail with base coat is because if I apply a very thin layer of base coat, the sequins won't really have anything to sink into and hold on to. And the second reason is usually when I apply a thin coat of base coat, you can just see bubbles and it just looks so awful at the end. So I do apply a lot of base coat, that way they can just sink in to the base coat. Going into applying all of my sequins to the uncured base coat. So me personally, I wanted these to be concentrated on the tips of the nails. Once we get to the middle of the nail bed, I do kind of disperse them a little bit less together, and I am placing mine however which way, y'all. Some are upside down, some are sideways. If you want your hearts to be more uniformed and all the same way, you most definitely can do that. Once I place all these on there, I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. So once all the sequins have been cured in place, we're now going to move on to applying our polygel on the inside. I do want to let you guys know right now, the way that I put my polygel, it depends on the sizing of my nails. You're not going to always have the same exact polygel amount on the inside of the nails. It depends on your nail beds and how big the nails are. Personally, I always get asked, well, how much product do I put on the inside of the nail? You really do have to experiment with your own nail shape, your own nail bed size. It really all depends on that. So depending on how big the nail is how much product I apply on the inside of the nail. Obviously, if I'm doing like my pinky nail, I'm going to apply less product than I do my thumbnail. I recommend you guys to remove it from the nail stand every once in a while just to see how it looks from the other side, because that's really what you're going to be seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this to the rest of the nails, and then we'll come back once I have this part finished. I applied all the polygel. I am going to move these to the side away from my UV lamp. Now working on doing the pop-off method, I'm going to apply some cuticle oil on my nail beds. On top of the cuticle oil, I'm going to apply some top coat. I do recommend using a top coat that you don't use specifically to top coat your nails, just because we will be mixing all of this together. Guys, so now to apply these onto my nail beds, I apply these with slight pressure as if I was applying press-on nails. I always make sure that it's straight before I cure it, and then I clean it around my cuticles. So I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. Going into the foils, I actually didn't end up using these, but I'm going to let you guys know how I usually do apply them. Using my Makartt foil glue, I apply a very generous amount to my nails, and then I'm going to go ahead and place this in my UV lamp and cure for 60 seconds. Now going straight in to apply the foil, I don't know why it didn't work this time, y'all. Like usually it applies flawlessly, but it didn't work, and plus it was blending in with the pink, so I just decided to remove it. So I'll show you guys how I remove the foils as well, just in case you guys ever have to remove them. I'll let you guys know how I do that. But taking a silicone tool, I'm just going to smooth this out the best that I can, try to get all the little crevices and just make sure everything is smoothed out. When I take it off, you can see that it still wasn't sticking to the nail. Most of like the graphic was still stuck onto the plastic. I don't know what was going on. Usually, like I said, it works flawlessly, but I'm kind of glad it didn't work out because it just blended in too much with the pink polygel. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let you guys see me struggle. Just using some rubbing alcohol and a cotton round pad, I'm gonna go ahead and just use that to remove it so effortlessly, so easy. It leaves no residue. So just in case you guys ever have to remove any foil, this is the way to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean all of the nail beds using the alcohol, and then we'll go ahead and top coat it with Dynamics Nail Supply Shiny Top Coat. After curing the whole set, this is what the set turned out to be. I absolutely love these, you guys. By far, I feel like this is the most beautiful set that I've created. Everything about this set just gives me Valentine's vibes, and it's just so cute and girly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, y'all.